Hello Year 3 and welcome to chapter 17 of our story. Okay, this is called A Prince on the Loose. What's that? Grogber said, jumping down from his little mountain of torn books. Silence, everyone! The reception hall went quiet and we all listened. Through the smashed window by the front door, the sound of Brighton seafront was floating in. It was such a familiar noise to me that I was almost deaf to it. But the mixture of laughter, music, traffic and seagulls must have been brain-boggling to a barrow goblin. The prince ran to the window and tried to look out. Even on tiptoes, he wasn't anywhere near tall enough to see over the windowsill. You! He shouted at the Blink family. Here, now! We all watched in painful silence as Prince Grogber ordered the Blink family onto their hands and knees to make a living, breathing Cyclops stepladder. He then waddled up their backs and peered out through the smashed glass. I don't bunking believe it! He screamed after a few seconds of staring. You lying, cheating, concurrous humans! What's wrong, your gobliness? I said, dumping the bottles of frog grog on the nearest table and running over to the window. I've been swizzled, Prince Grogber yelled. I've been double crunched. I don't know what you're talking about, I said. The last thing we needed was to make our grisly little goblin guest angrier and meaner than he already was. Don't know. Grogber grabbed me by the chin and pointed straight through the hole in the window. Don't know, you swindly bamboozle bonce. Then what's that? I followed the line of Grogber's stumpy finger. He was pointing at the sea. That's a much bigger plunge pool than my one, he cried. It's the sea, I began. It's mine! The prince looked like he was about to have the temper tantrum of the century. I want it! You can't! The words just shot out of my mouth. Grogber gasped in horror. I don't think he'd ever been told he couldn't do or have something in his entire life. Can't! His face twisted with anger. I am Prince Grogber. I want that big, blue, giant pool and I want it now. But it's packed with humans. Humans? Grogber said, the word like it left a bad taste in his mouth. Pah! I'll just order them all to bog off. Before anyone had time to stop him, Grogber jumped down from the windowsill and, with one big shove of his belly, pushed the front door open and skittered out into the afternoon sunshine. Tune in tomorrow when we see what Prince Grogber gets up to at Brighton Beach. Bye, Year 3.